welcome back to another video of mine. Today I'm in Melbourne. I'm travelling back to Adelaide today with Virgin Australia in business class. It's going to be a really interesting flight because I'm on an ex-Silk Air aircraft, so we're going to see how that goes. And the second different thing is we're going to have lounge access on arrival for the very first time. So without further ado, let's go check out this business class product and see how the flight goes. Virgin Australia uses Terminal 3 at Melbourne Airport. The check-in area was very busy on this Friday afternoon at the end of the school holidays. They offer a combination of self-check-in kiosks for economy passengers and anyone else who wants to do it, or priority check-in for business class, platinum and gold frequent flyers. The line wasn't too bad today. After a really nice check-in experience, it's now time to go and find the Melbourne lounge again. The lounge recently underwent some renovations during the COVID lockdowns. The lounge reopened in November of 2021, and this is my fourth visit to the lounge. So let's dig into my late lunch. I got myself the creamy Thai soup with 2 bread rolls. It tasted really good, as well as some corn chips with cheese. I also got the pesto pasta salad, which comes with little bits of chicken in it. It tasted perfect. I also got myself a chai latte to finish the meal, and this chai latte here was a good one. Overall, a very good meal in the Virgin Australia lounge again. Welcome to Virgin Australia Lounge shower room tour. So here we have a shower, toilet, dryer, needles box, bins, baby change table. I'm not actually sure if showers are available, but I'm not going to have one anyway. Let's go fly to Adelaide. Well, eat first. Here's my aircraft that will fly me to Adelaide tonight. VH-VOK, an 18-year-old Virgin Australia 737, originally delivered to Virgin Blue before being rebranded in the Virgin Australia livery. Another great experience in the Virgin Australia lounge. Don't worry, I'll be back soon.
We'll commence boarding shortly as we are boarding through the front of the aircraft. General boarding will be by row number, so I understand you're all eager to get on. However, general boarding, please remain seated until your row number is called. We will only board those row numbers that are called out shortly. That's after our priority guests are boarded and any special assistance. Thank you so much and thank you for your patience. Priority?
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Hello, sorry.
No, that's okay. It goes to sleep after a while. Welcome to business.
Thank you.
We'll be with you in a sec, all right?
Thank you. Welcome back on board Virgin Australia Boeing 737. Economy is laid out in a 3-3 configuration over 28 rows, as well as business class being laid out in a 2-2 configuration over 2 rows. That's where I'll be seated today. And here's my seat to Adelaide, 2F. Legroom is quite good for this short flight over to Adelaide. In the seat pocket there is a menu, a safety card and an air sickness bag. The headrest can be adjusted 6 ways. In between the seats there is a cocktail table as well as a really large armrest. There is a recline button for the seat. That'll be my view to Adelaide tonight. And there's meant to be some charging ports between the seat. Unfortunately this 737 doesn't have them. And I also got myself a welcome drink and a glass of water.
I'd like to join with the rest of the fabulous crew and saying welcome aboard your flight across to Adelaide. Just completing the last of the loading at the moment. The aircraft right outside. We appreciate we're running just a few minutes behind schedule. The aircraft was caught up with some delays earlier in the day. We're just trying to make that up. We'll get you away as quickly and as safely as possible. Taxiing out for a departure towards the north initially today into the strong northeasterly breeze. Just a few bumps initially until we're on top of this layer of cloud. After that, by all reports, we are expecting a smooth flight through to Adelaide. Weather in Adelaide very similar to what we got here, except a southeasterly breeze and some bumps as well to give you an update on that a bit closer to the other end of the trip. In the meantime, we invite you to sit back, relax and enjoy the cabin hospitality with Virgin Australia. Cheers.
It's great to have you with us. I'd also like to extend a warm welcome back to our Velocity frequent flyers. You can watch a range of movies on your own devices. You'll just need to download the Virgin Australia app and select Virgin Australia in your Wi-Fi settings.
Awesome, thank you.
Can I have the Cajun chicken and rice, please?
Sure.
Thanks.
Would you like me to still a sparkling water?
I'll take a sparkling water, thanks.
Water and something else to drink with that one?
Maybe a Coke?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hello again, and thanks for joining us on our flight over to Adelaide. My name's Ruby and I'd like to introduce you to the rest of our team. In the flight deck we have your Captain Brian Williams and First Officer Ian Kent. In the cabin from the front we have Montana, Melissa and Tim. While we know some of you fly often, we'd appreciate if you could pause any electronic devices while we take you.
We'll give you a gentle reminder. Next, let's make sure your seatbelt is done up. It should sit low and tight across your hips. To view, immediately grab and pull the mask down to get the oxygen flowing.
So not long after we left Melbourne, the passengers in front of me started getting served their meals, so I decided it was time to get my tray out. For dinner tonight we had the Cajun Chicken rice. This is something I've seen many times in videos, and I think it lives up to the expectations. It is consisted of one piece of seasoned chicken thigh, as well as some rice with beans and fried capsicum. I didn't actually end up eating the cheese and crackers. They sat in my bag for a couple of days after I got home and then went off. I also got the meal with a can of Coke and the sparkling water. Overall, I thought this was a perfectly acceptable meal for the short flight over to Adelaide tonight, in business class. Welcome to Virgin Australia Boeing 737 lavatory, reserved for the pilots and business class.
Hobart, but just for road safety, as you can see, it's very strong. Heading in the southwestern direction, the road is the sea out to the left hand side of the aircraft. 20 degrees on the ground. Trust you've enjoyed your flight with us. Slight delay, we apologise for that. Next time you choose to fly.
As we begin to approach Adelaide, allow me to summarise this short flight on board Virgin Australia. Firstly, I would like to mention that I am now available on Patreon. I've set myself up on there as I would like to begin travelling and reviewing internationally flights soon. However, for a kid still in school, it is very hard to afford these overseas flights. Any type of support in that manner would be greatly appreciated. The link to my Patreon is available in the description box down below. So let's summarise the flight. This is the perfect Virgin Australia business class flight in my opinion. I paid about $80 for the flight, and the upgrade for $65 went through. Check-in in Melbourne Airport was so quick using the priority check-in lane. Me and the lady who checked me in had a really good conversation, but unfortunately I forgot about what we talked about. The lounge was extremely busy today. Fortunately I got the last available seat by the window. The food in there today was amazing as well. The lounge is nice and modern. On board the flight I got a nice welcome back. Although we had a 1 hour delay, I didn't mind it though, because I was sitting on the best seat in the plane. The meal on board was amazing. I've seen it in so many reviewers, and it's great to finally try the meal for myself. Thank you very much for continuing along the journeys. Don't forget to stick around on arrival for lounge access. Other than that, I'll see you all in my next video. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss it. Bye. Thank you. Thank you, see you next time.
So there's two, isn't there? There's only one.
Hello. Can we go in after arrival?
You can. Yeah, you get an hour, which is fine.
Do I need to scan or?
That's all good. Have you got both your boarding passes? Do you have the other one?
Yeah. I'll scan it.
Yeah, you got it handy. Is it business as well? Oh, hang on. Try that one again. Sorry, just didn't bring it up. Yeah, good to go.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Well, that concludes another trip of mine. Back in Adelaide, I had a sensational weekend. Yeah, everything was great. Melbourne was good. I cannot wait to get there, back there in a couple of weeks' time. 2 weeks' time exactly, until I'll be back there. Anyway, yeah, flight was good. Virgin business class, faultless. The hour delay was alright, but you know, what are you gonna do? But yeah, lounge access on arrival for the first time was really interesting actually. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting Virgin to bring that back, but they did, and I'm happy with it. I'll take it. Yeah, it was good. Virgin Melbourne Lounge didn't have self-serve, but Adelaide Lounge was fully self-serve. So I'm not too sure what was going on there. I'm not sure if they're bringing it back or whatnot. But yeah, overall, really good flight. So my next flight is 2 weeks' time, flying Virgin to Melbourne and Virgin back. Once again, just in economy class. I'm about 19 status away from platinum, so I want to quickly do this flight, get it over and done with, and just enjoy the perks of platinum. But yeah, so, and then after that, I'm looking at doing some international, either Singapore or New Zealand. So stay tuned for that. I know everyone's been asking to do international. It's coming. But yeah, thank you very much for watching my video today and following along my journeys this weekend. I'll see you all next time. Take care, guys.